So, ladies and gentlemen, action continues. We move on to our next fight of IFT Fight Pass 8. From the blue corner, making his way to the cage, please welcome Sajjad Khan Lodi. And his opponent making his way to the cage from the red corner, please welcome Faisal Hussain.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 10th fight of the evening is 3 rounds of MMA action in the IFT Fight Pass featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 65 kilograms. He holds an MMA record of 11 wins, 1 loss, no draws, and fights out of Rawalpindi. He represents Team Underground Wolves. He is the Reaper, Sajjad Khan Lodi. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weight 65 kilograms. He holds an undefeated MMA record of 1 win, no losses, no draws, and fights out of Lahore. He represents MMA, Faisal Hussain. Your referee in charge of the cage when the action begins, Al-Shahadi.
Sajjad Khan Lodi versus Faisal Hussain. This is going to be a really interesting fight because, like Daniel said, Faisal has a record of 1-0 and Sajjad has a record of 11-1. So there's a huge disparity, a huge difference in their fighting experience and fighting career so far. But let's see if Faisal can pull something out of the pocket here.
Massive underdog is Faisal Hussain in this fight. 11-1 for the Reaper Sajjad Khan Lodi and only 1-0 for Faisal Hussain. But Altaf Tafu, like I said earlier, very confident in the abilities of his student to get the job done tonight.
Yeah, man, if you know something about UMA, we know about the underdog stories that come out from there. So I expect this to be really well matched in practicality.
Nice overhand there by Faisal on the exit. Caught the leg of Sajjad. Sajjad hitting some 1-2s here by Faisal. Now becoming the aggressor is Sajjad. Oh! That strike rung across the arena. Has a hold of Faisal now. Sajjad looking for a takedown.
Yeah, Sajjad started throwing wild shots there. And now able to get the takedown. This is where he shines. This is where Underground Wolf shines, in that top pressure. He's in full mount. He's now going to throw some hard strikes there. Going to grab a hold of that neck.
He's trying to grab that guillotine over there. He needs to get his arm under the neck. It does seem like he's working that.
Faisal
knee
still
there.
staying busy. Both separate and now back in the center of the octagon.
Al-Shahadi with a warning for the knee to the head to the Reaper Lodi, but so far so good for him.
Yeah, man, Sajjad Khan looking like he's not spraying anything there in his gas tank. Even Faisal Hussain, who's on the receiving end of all that pressure, he seems exhausted from it so far.
Sajjad doing a nice job of keep circling out of the right hand range of Faisal, who showed who was really dangerous with those hands. Now looking for a takedown and a nice setup there, and succeeds. Beautiful work by Faisal.
Yeah, grabbed a hold of both legs, got a good grip of both legs behind the knees of Lodi and able to complete that takedown. And now Lodi needs to figure out how to get up from this pressure that Faisal Hussain is bringing. This is where UMA tends to shine. The jiu-jitsu, the top pressure, but so far Lodi has him firmly inside his guard.
Faisal staying busy up top here. Sajjad trying to find a way out. He's trying to use the fence. Faisal content with controlling Sajjad on the ground just like this.
Yeah, man, I really like this from Sajjad, showing an urgency to stand right back up on his feet because he knows he was excelling there. He was doing really well against Faisal Hussain on the feet.
That is the end of round number 1. To get underway with round number 2. Faisal Hussain representing UMA, of course, Sajjad Khan Lodi, the Reaper, representing Team Underground Wolves. Referee Al-Shahadi just going to make sure he's completely dry. Faisal Hussain is chomping at the bit to get out from his corner, and here we go underway with round number 2.
Faisal Hussain using the antidote of wrestling really well there against Sajjad's untamed aggression, you could say. But now Faisal, now both guys are exchanging there. There we go, again Faisal Hussain using wrestling there, getting Sajjad a bit angry.
Oh, needs to be careful though for that guillotine.
Beautiful timing on that takedown by Faisal, but Sajjad still staying very dangerous off his back.
Emotions are really high right now in this fight. Both of these guys, they need to calm themselves down a bit.
Sajjad complaining something about the glove, but referee says keep going. Faisal staying busy again with a double leg and another takedown. But Sajjad has the neck.
Yeah, he needs to be careful though. Lodi might just be able to get a guillotine. That looks like it's deep. You know they've drilled how to get out of this, but in a fight situation, it's completely different. Hassan Faisal looks like he might be going out. That is tight, ladies and gentlemen.
Sajjad Khan has been working that guillotine again and again, and Faisal Hussain somehow finds a way to escape that again and again, but this time top mount, big strikes.
Like Faisal was out of it, and Sajjad is throwing strikes now from the top. Faisal seems like he's, all right, he's coming back now.
Again, now Sajjad Khan finding a way to Faisal Hussain's back. He's going to try to flatten him out again and try that ground and pound.
It seemed like momentarily Faisal was out of it. Maybe that lock did work to some extent. Sajjad staying busy up top now.
Oh, nice. The Reaper now throwing these hard strikes from the top position. Oh, wait, he's calling the Reaper back. Al-Shahadi telling him to resume from that position. Oh, my God.
That was awkward.
Yeah. But now he gets the back. He's trying to get the hooks in, trying to complete that rear naked choke.
It's a simple game plan. Either choke him out or tap him out with those strikes. But now Faisal Hussain, he's reversed. He's in his guard now, and he's going to try to ride this round out.
Beautiful reversal there by Faisal. Back in the fight now. You know he's going to try and capitalize on this moment, on this position. Sajjad doing anything and everything he can to not get struck. Faisal staying busy.
I love the aggression here from Sajjad, but Faisal Hussain is doing the right thing. He's trying to slow this fight down. He's trying to make this his own fight. And now he has Sajjad in his own world, in his corner, landing those meaningful ground and pound and controlling Sajjad.
I mean, one question's answered for sure. Anyone thinking this is a mismatch just because of their records, Faisal Hussain, pardon me, is very much able to take the pressure of someone who's had 12 more fights than him.
Sajjad far, far away from his corner in the lion's den of Faisal Hussain, who's going to be finishing this round very strongly. And that will be it. End of round number 2, Daniel.
Wow, 2 almost mirroring rounds where Lodi had the upper hand in the start, but by the end of the round, Faisal Hussain, pardon me, was able to get him down and finish the round on top. Very interesting 2 rounds in the books here. We'll be going to the 3rd and final round. All the marbles, high stakes for both these young athletes right here at IFT Fight Pass 8.
There's some obvious confusion here with Sajjad. He thought that he was able to KO Faisal, but the problem was actually with Faisal's mouth guard, it seems. Sajjad thought that he got the knockout win, but Faisal Hussain, actually, his mouth guard was out of place. That's what the confusion is.
A lot of confusion, a lot of commotion, a lot of chaos, but nonetheless, we move on. The Reaper, Sajjad Khan Lodi in the black trunks, Faisal Hussain in the UMA signature blue. Now they're both throwing to start the round.
Faisal with a nice hook. Caught the attention of Sajjad. Faisal's going to go for the takedown, and look at that. Amazing, beautiful work there by Faisal Hussain.
It looks like Sajjad has kind of tired himself out with all of that aggression from the first 2 rounds. He's falling on his own shots there. Really good reversal there. Great sweep. But Faisal doing a good job of controlling the hands.
Oh, wow. Jumping guillotine attempt there. Don't be silly. Jump the gilly.
Yeah, but this time this might be a little bit silly because he has that arm trapped in there as well. Not the best leverage point there for Sajjad.
This is a dangerous position for Faisal, but it's also dangerous for Sajjad if he overcommits and tires his arms out.
I feel like Faisal might just be in a little bit of trouble here. If Sajjad is able to really compose himself and try and finish this, he might just get it.
Seems like it's under the chin. Beautiful, beautiful defense by Faisal Hussain. out of that lock. Now back on top.
And now Faisal Hussain finds himself again in Sajjad's full guard, but this time way earlier in the round.
Yeah, I think all 3 rounds, that guillotine attempt has cost the Reaper just a bit. I think he's really hunting for the finish. And I know on paper it looks like, oh, this guy's 1-0. I really want to get a finish, make a statement, but you got to be careful, man. Faisal Hussain has really impressed me tonight. So much grit, determination, and just raw talent. Still unpolished, still unfinished, but raw talent on display here. Excellent stuff by Faisal Hussain to end up on top in all 3 rounds against an experienced guy like Sajjad Khan Lodi.
Yeah, now you don't see that urgency from Sajjad either. It looks like he's emptied out his gas tank in those first 2 rounds. He's not looking to stand up back to his own feet that urgently anymore. He's trying to look for that Kimura over there.
Sajjad still staying very dangerous, looking for that Kimura. Faisal trying to fight it.
Oh! He's wrenching it, but Faisal does a good job of moving out in the right way.
Back up on their feet. Oh! It seemed like that hook got to Sajjad, but he was going for a takedown of his own.
I don't blame you, Salman. I'm excited too, man.
Sajjad dropping to his knees again to get that takedown, but he has Faisal now up against the fence. Faisal plummets him. Really good battle here against the fence between both of these guys. And now Faisal grabs a hold of that leg, completes the takedown.
Another beautiful single leg conversion. And that is the end of the round, ladies and gentlemen. It might just be the upset of the night. Faisal Hussain might just be going towards a victory over Sajjad Khan Lodi. We're going to find out in just a few moments. What a fight. What a performance by both these guys as we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision.